Hello, world. My name is Eric Carl Mall. You might find me on Facebook as Hank Jacuzzi. That's my Facebook name. Anyway, um, I'm here to warn you about licensed psychotherapy. Something very grave and harmful has come from it that happened to me. Um, I'd like to hear comments, and I would like to hear if anybody was affected by similar things that happened to me. It was extremely harmful, extremely bad, the most harm that I've ever had in my life, the most abuse that I ever had in my life, the most evil feeling that I ever had in my life. And it's still going on after 4 years, even past uh, the sessions. Anyway, I met this person. I guess I can't say her name, but if people want to know her name, there was a court case, Mall, MOL, versus Azizi, Azizi. That's a court case. And there's her supervisor's name. I don't know if I can say that, but if you can trace her name, you can trace it to her supervisor. Reported this incident with them, and with her supervisor, with the people who were, I guess, considered the affiliation of the psychotherapist. I didn't really know who to contact, but I didn't receive any contact, apology, or even an acknowledgement of something that happened that was very, very harmful, very bad, and most likely very bad for other people. I'm going to be a warning voice. I'm going to tell people about this. And basically, there's a relationship established between a client and a therapist. Okay. Also, let me include that it was very inhumane, it was very immoral, it was very unwise. They are very irresponsible. And psychotherapy or mental health has to do with their interpretation, and it has to do with their opinion. And what I have is actually results, and extremely horrible, very evil, harmful results that came from this group. Included with this is video number one. Like I said, I'd like to hear your opinion, but I'd also like to establish a group if I could. And I'd like to see names of people if they've suffered from the same thing, so I can actually determine if there's a court case possibly to sue these people, and to warn others as a warning to others. So please warn others when you hear this. Please note that I understand that also you might consider me to be psychotic, and also that's also one of the things that I like to talk about as well, as I may be deemed or it may be implied that I'm psychotic, and slash so don't listen to me, or to and there's many things I'd like to talk about. That's just one of them. Uh, I can name many things that this lady who I was with was acting really screwed up, and like very psychotic, and these also basically because of the group that she's in, and it's like a kind of a lost religion, or or people's based on opinion that only goes so far, and when you're in lost religion or something similar to it, you are what you are beating to. If they're doing something like playing with snakes or something really super, what I consider super stupid, then you are what you are beating to, and the things that she's connected to are extremely, in my opinion, extremely way off base, super stupid, very abnormal, extremely psychotic, and beyond. Way more than that. I can go on and on. This is just video number one, where I'm going to prove things, and I'm going to bring up definitions. I'm going to do it based on psychological, scientific analysis, and I'm going to use results and facts and truth This is not opinion. What happened to me is not my opinion. It is what happened. I'm going to take a drink. Hold on a second. I got some lemonade going on. Thank you. Amen for waiting. Be patient. There's a lot of information that I'd love to share with you that's very pertinent. Please, please be patient with these videos. Please, if somebody is in the field or you're affiliated with somebody in the field and I'm saying something and they say something to retaliate or say something that's back, and by way of explanation, allow me to explain and say things and have my say as well after a conversation go back and forth. I would also like to, if you want to invite me on their videos or to make video or to invite me on television, I'd like to do that. Also, I'd like to also explain how to do therapy, what I consider a much safer way than what they're doing. And when I explain the harm, when I explain what's going on with it, then you can understand, oh yeah, something is very wrong and very harmful, very unwise, and very irresponsible. You may see it and some others may not. Some people may be like with the mindset of doing what the doctor is right, go with what the doctor says. What I've noticed in the medication field, that if you go by that medications lie to the brain and they cause mental side effects. That's why you see a list of mental side effects of other diseases that the medication that somebody might be taking is on, versus something that's natural. What I'm trying to do is something that's all natural, loving, and okay. And maybe I'm gonna try to write a book or do a Facebook, but I don't have that yet. But I just figured to get this video out, so I can warn people first, and then follow up with a face group. Hold on. That was me. That was me again. That was me too. It wasn't really. It was my mouth. Okay, I'm in denial. Okay, but the other thing I like to collaborate with is with lawyers. I'd like to help out lawyers if they can be a case that these people know something, and I can point that out too. They've known this for a long time, and it's been very hazardous for a long time, and they aren't disclosing it to their clients. And it's been known. I'll say things by definition and their own definition that I agree with. And I'm not picking. Don't mean when I say what I agree with it. I'm not picking and choosing. I understand that too. I understand that concept. I'm going with what I agree with based on, let's say, like I said, trying to keep it with results, natural and normal. What I found out also, so I'm willing to coordinate with lawyers and willing to testify that I did say something and nothing was done. I did testify in court. When I was going to go to court at one time, it was past her statutory limitations because I was relying on this person to get back to me, and she said she would see me within a year, and that was the statutory limitations. So I went with that. I trusted her, and something else technical happened where it fell through. But there are things that are extremely harmful with this group. And I have mentioned this years ago, and there still aren't warning people. You know, when you warn somebody in medications, it could cause this effect, and you warn somebody in other things where it might have an effect. I said something. I did say something in court. It was recorded, in the Mall versus Azizi case, and but nothing was done. No apology has been done. It's extremely harmful to me. Let me explain. If somebody has a case that's similar to what I'm saying, say it in the comments. I'm going to try to make, if somebody wants to start a Facebook group about this, then let's go ahead and do it. I am not going to have a licensed therapist in charge of the group. I think they're extremely connected with something that's extremely psychotic, and I don't want them to harm people. And so one of the main things that they do is they have a thing where the basic thing, the main thing, was that they treat people. Also, let me say in other videos before I go on, I'm gonna try to help out people with certain things that are of mental health. I've come across some understanding of that could be a breakthrough and breakthroughs that I've understood that have to do with major mental health things, Tourette's, stuttering, bipolar, uh, post-traumatic stress disorder. Um, I have a concussion, so sometimes I might simulate stuttering, but not as a normal stutter, but something that comes from a concussion, um, which they might stutter and consider to stutter, but it's from a concussion. I wasn't born with it. It was from a car accident. Um, and I have some things that could really help out these people. And also, I think there was one also because I have a mental disability from a concussion. Um, autistic people. I'm going to try to help out people to work with people and give ideas as to how they can rapidly. Um, you could say basically the best thing they can be is to be as one, to be one, to have a peaceful mind. I'm going to try to bring people to do that. Lemonade break. Lemonade. Break. Thank you for being patient. And this is so far 11 minutes. So that's an introduction. The Let me go to another video because you people, but look, any other video just to keep this. I'm trying to not take up too much time. I'm trying to be concise, and in my other video, in my videos, I'm going to try to be concise. But this is 12 minutes long, so let me close this video, and this is considered video number 1. Amen. Bye.